Yo, what's going on YouTube? And welcome to part number 38 of Final Fantasy 16 All-Choose playthrough today. So last episode, we had faced Ultima for the first time. We have won an Escape from the Darkness with Joshua. And now, we are now officially in the home stretch of the game. As you can tell, just looking at the screen, there are a lot of the side quests hanging out and about. There was like 11, like at least. And there's even another reading table side quest that was not there just a little bit ago. So that's actually interesting. So there's even another one we gotta do. So we're kind of just picking and choosing what side quests we do. At this point, I think we're gonna do the ones in Mid's dungeon next, at least in that area. We might just go like left to right, at least for right now. Because it's hard to choose what quests you even want to go for at this point. But we completed 2 of them, but we still have a lot. Now we're going to talk to these kids again that we did several episodes ago.
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes, but that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Mididol. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said, in the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stoneir.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Mididol's inventions. Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Mididol back together? She seems really sad.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
I mean, I hope it's not a real dungeon, to be completely honest with you. So we gotta get mid-side quest here, pretty much. So what's else going on? How we doing, Miss Mid?
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got him. But not me.
So she actually
just
wanted to
do it
fly?
without.
That's hilarious.
Almost. First I need to make
That's
a
not the
prototype.
plan at all, but...
Is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the tub and crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Has Mididol mentioned a
Okay.
project yet?
I mean, yeah.
Exactly.
She wants the boat to fly. I mean, we had flying there's been flying vehicles in Final Fantasy World. I mean, in Final Fantasy 15, you can get your car wings. So, I guess it's not impossible. What's the curse breaker? Is it this guy?
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumor of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Old Bidza.
Okay, this is gonna be a notorious mark then. Oh god.
But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard.
I would assume
There's a
so.
reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
I mean, it could not be a notorious mark, just a normal enemy. Because it'll talk about... Yeah, I guess it will talk about... Look at a hunt board and all that. Okay, so... Again, we're doing things a little bit differently. We used to, like, activate all the quests and then just do them all after. We're just gonna mix it up this time. We're just gonna start a quest, finish it, go back, start a quest, finish it, go back, etc., etc. here. Okay, it's nothing to buy with ability points. I forgot how much I had exactly, so we're going to a doll here. Or at a doll, as they called it. And defeat any... Where's the oil at then? Oh no, Corva, whatever. What's Corva? Here? It's an old Bidza. Okay. We'll get this first. Why not? We'll do our battle first. For the fun of it all. But I mentioned, like, obviously... Everything the rest of this playthrough to the finale is going to be all home trust things. And that's just for the first playthrough, too. Because you got to remember here, we'll do all achievements playthrough. And this game requires you to beat the game twice. Since Final Fantasy mode, excuse me, Final Fantasy mode was
Here we are again.
only unlocked.
Karava.
And this was Tortoise.
Where do you hide?
I think right there. There's a tortoise right there.
Straight home now.
But they decided, let's make a new game plus mode. They can only unlock by beating the game. And make an achievement behind it. Looks like we have found it. Yes, sir, we have. Yeah, I definitely just missed a lot there. That's a bit unfortunate. That is indeed unfortunate. Ow. God dang it. Alright, so we get back a tortoise. Making it top to, actually do damage to it. And, like, stagger and all that. Okay, it's level 3 now. We'll take that. Because we can get to level 5 now, so it's even better. The, Odin ability. The sword. That's a shame. They call it sheep. It's your shit. Level 4. I think I would just... Well, I'm trying to build it up. We might as well just try to do it. It should do pretty good damage here this time around. being Mug Turtle. Okay, it's level 5 now. We're gonna definitely save that though for a different battle. Attack me, Tortoise. Or not. You could just not do that, I guess. It's almost dead. There we go. And there goes the tortoise. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know how many side quests we're gonna get done this episode. Because I think the plan's gonna be do all the side quests and Notorious Marks.
She can come and get it herself.
Do all the side quests and Notorious Marks. I think we're gonna do the no damage achievements. And then we're gonna do all the Chronoth trials. And then it would just be beat the game and just play through the game, skipping cutscenes to the hardest difficulty. From there, pretty much, until we go to the DLC at least. Okay, so now we have to go to Rosario to Adol. I just call it Adol, like. But that's the things in this world. They're just slightly different. This game uses bigger words too and all that. It's like, I don't know how to read this stuff, man. So we need to find oil. Oil. Do you have to kill things or just, I guess just here. Okay. Simple enough.
It's oil.
Shipwright's tallow.
After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all. I better get these materials to Mid so she can.
Second end of the quest. It is, okay. So hopefully these quests haven't been too long. They've been more like on the 10-minute range, now like 30 minutes.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realized I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
And
And a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Find the cog. It's not even done yet? What the heck, man? What the heck?
Sid, is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales.
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Look, I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
You're very, very welcome, children.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Not exactly.
She seems pretty
Not exactly.
Well, did they have
It's an
it?
airship.
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... Well, you just wait and see. That should do it.
Interesting.
Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
Okay.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes, children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work.
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out.
Okay then. I hope we don't have to do that.
I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
So about this mission being like 10 minutes, it went more towards 20 because these long cutscenes. That's the thing, like, any quest about main character's gotta have a longer cutscene.
Course.
One
If I'm putting this
bigger
engine at the end of
character.
a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Alright, and now it's quest complete. Mid's mental is a bit better now. Thinking it's not completely worth it. So we got another curiosity. So a lot of these are just going to be like just getting a bunch of curiosities constantly and all that. That's kind of like this part of the game's for. Plus we have to do the trials for the last one.
Mitadol mentioned a new project yet?
A new project has been cancelled.
Not exactly.
Could I write next?
And where is this mission at, anyway?
Love story, perhaps?
Is that above?
With a happy
Have I ever been out there? Like, on top? Yeah, have I ever been up here? I don't know if I have. Does this look familiar? I don't think I've ever been up here once. Yeah, this is chest up here, so yeah. I absolutely didn't. I had never been up here. I didn't know this was a thing. How long have we been in this hideaway?
Passing over it won't see the hens.
Got some chickens. Okay, who we got here?
I will not let them be forgotten.
Got Kurtzberger.
Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone. And few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names. But they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
You were a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Badbach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vida Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can
Vida
find there.
Grace.
May the mothers guide you.
Unless this is in this area in the crossed out section. I mean, it's not impossible. But it said Ash, so it's over here. So it's like, okay, yeah. So it's in the other section of I don't want to, like... What's gonna make us go to Balmung Dark? Like an arena, you know? I have no idea. Beta Grace. So I go to Ash, I'm like, oh, that's Walud. Okay. Get out Chocobo. Let's go, Chocobo. Faster, stronger.
Time to fight.
We gotta know these enemies unless they're hounds. See, we got hounds. There's one right there. Bike, bike, bike. Yeah, so I don't know if Bayfall would do some farming or not. I mean, we don't necessarily have to. We should be able to beat the trials without having to upgrade the abilities. At least hopefully not. Unless they give you the full upgraded abilities anyway. That's also a possibility. It's definitely not impossible if, but yeah, 240. These hounds are so worth killing. It's crazy. So, like I said, 240, a 320, like a 400 in this area, which is pretty insane. I don't know what these animals are doing. What's this way? Because we haven't been this way at all. We decided, like, so I assumed, like, okay, these are probably just gonna be side quest areas. Because why are they here in the first place? And we're alright, we're doing them pretty early on. We just happened to pick the correct ones. Yeah, this guy would die. This, like, missed here and everything. But then again, unlike bears immune to it, like all bears, so it's just dominance. I don't know, I forget how it works.
This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here.
Got like a spooky little church here. I guess the... Oh, it's right here. It's this building. What's over here, then? It is there. Wait, what?
It's locked. I should look around some more before I start breaking down doors.
It's interesting it said huge key, but I was like, we don't have a key. Okay, we got something here. Kind of just looking around. First time we've been in the area, so we gotta look around a little bit. How we normally would do things. Hello? Got a chest here. Give us a potion. It's pretty nice. Winter Incorporation. It's not what we're looking for. Well, maybe we are looking at this. The pressure, 20 sandbags for each duration as instructor shall dictate. Okay.
Conditioning. This is nothing short of torture. Herman wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place.
Big read here. I'll slowly go down, but I didn't feel like reading this.
This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out.
Search for a Fort White Tree. This is gonna be something in this. I can see a notorious bug being here after we do this mission. Like one just spawns you, type of thing.
A forked white tree. This must be the place. Could he really be buried here? There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see. This must be the registry.
Look how young everybody is. 10, 9, 12. They're all be like not even teenagers. That's sad. All children.
So many names. This place was a slaughterhouse. But where is the architect of all this misery?
Akashic. They sound like zombies.
Of time, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah. Ow. Ow.
Let's try.
Diamond dust. He's not the one I wanted to grab. That's a bit annoying. There we go. Stagger, 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 stagger. Ow. There we go. Can't do too much damage to him. I guess we can impulse him, but... simple enough. 1800 experience, 170 ability points, 680. Very cool.
I'm done here.
We are done here. I'm hoping it's not like there's not too many 10-minute cutscenes with these side quests.
I hear that you traveled to Ash, Sid. Did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
If I may? The bearer registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Or any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces. Like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive, when so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering, and in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
No problem, Herman. No problem at all. Okay, that's the second sec was done for this episode. I've done 1,000 ability points is pretty nice. And we got a accessory for Mesmerize, which is, I think, one of the cheapest abilities we don't use. 1 second cooldown? Like, seriously? That's it? Like, that's it? That's all we get? Like, seriously? A 1 second cooldown. Why would we use that? That's not, like, in a trial. Even that's not, like, that worth using. I don't know, man. I really don't know. But we'll continue to go left to right here. So we'll do this one, then this one, then this one. And we saw side quests in other areas too. It's not just all a hideaway. There are plenty and plenty of things to do. Okay.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
So we get Genshi's gloves here. I don't know what this does, but it's gold.
You earned this.
Thank you. So we got one more to get, then I
again.
think we get that
May have more
achievement
for
done.
ya.
Which will just naturally get done by doing a side quest in the game. See what this accessory does. Genshi's gloves here. Increases damage dealt to enemies by 5%. That's actually not bad. 5% damage. So, like, if you do, like, 10,000, you do, like, a bonus 500. Which isn't, like, a lot, to be fair, but... I don't know, it could add up. It could be something to think about for the second playthrough. Seems like a decent ability to use. Now we got another curse breaker here.
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Curse Breakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
Northridge.
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
Like already in Northridge.
I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, why say Northridge? God dang, dude. Alright then. To Northridge we go. I was like, can you pick something a little closer? Like, hello?
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
I'm nervous.
He's nervous.
Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine curse breaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way. All right, Ember. Impress me.
Something tells me this guy's gonna mess it up. I don't know why. It's like, oh, it doesn't sound as hard as I talked about. It won't be as hard, and then like he like completely screws up. It's not even close. I can see that happening. But off we go. Up, up, and away. Okay.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not.
Yep. Yep. That sounds about right.
Damn it.
That I guess that makes sense.
Draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run!
If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Yeah, I mean, seeing this thing makes sense why he kind of struggled. Probably one of the first times you see this thing. Might as well just use this, why not? How much damage does that even do? I have no idea. These are the initial hits a good amount. At the very least. Oh, nice. Simple enough. Simple enough, yo. We have so much money now, too, because we haven't been spending it. 250,000 gil. It's pretty good.
Ember, are you... Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is, then.
Like, did he even succeed? Like, at all? Can I jump off here? Probably not, right? It would be nice if I could just drop down there instead of getting all the way around. Be faster to just fast travel. Well, the quest ain't quite over yet, seems either. Unless we do, like, multiple excitements, and then he just gets in trouble every time.
A fortress?
Oh, he's not even here, so... That's interesting.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Hey? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you then, his heir. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid,
That could have been that
He
distraction.
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
This won't be an easy decision.
I mean, we fight him, but like it was a
Should've seen
distraction.
him. The thing didn't stand a chance.
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope.
Otto, what's
Truth
up,
be
dude?
told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not. Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however,
I mean, it's
that
not
Ember
perfect,
will
but,
not
like-
always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conk and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
It seems to have it in him.
But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
Things really do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
It's interesting that they give us the choice to make our decision ourselves. I don't know why specifically that side mission. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered, to be fair. Maybe it would have just been like, Otto would have convinced us to try anyway. He would have been like on it regardless. So how many more cycles do we have here? We have at least 5 more. We have done 4 now. And there's like 3 more outside of this area. Yeah, at least 3 more. Okay. Next. Let's go downdoors.
Sid, do you
Once
have
again.
a moment?
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
Is that like their
How could you come
arena?
by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
Okay, nobody's tool. I assume it's going to be back in the same area. No. Really? Oh, it is there. Okay, I was about to say, like, really? So it is Balmung Dark. Unless he's like a notorious mark area. But I don't really know. I don't know how these are gonna work. It's already showed one more sentence. There's supposed to be like 6 more of them in a game. Altogether. That we have to kill. So still 4 of them have to like pop up
Doris
like
is
at all.
near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by a Kashyyyk. I need to hurry.
Good old Kashyyyk. A giant wall of doom. Good old Kashyyyk. Ooh. I'm gonna use my Odin's sword to get some build up where I can on this one enemy here. Yeah, those guys give me good XP. At least decent XP. You know, these only care about ability points right now than the experience. Because the interesting thing about New Game Plus is, it's not like you're level 50 and that's it. Like, it goes to level 100 in New Game Plus. Which is pretty interesting. Did this bomb thing die? These things are tanky, man. $574 XP. Let's go, Torgal. Buck. So this is a prison.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with the Kashyyyk. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet, but let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether's thickest there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Better keep my eyes open for signs of life.
I mean, it's kind of funny how the gate just magically opens. I must say. It's funny how that works. So at least level 40s. This is the first time I see level 40 at Kashyyyk, like at all. So that's interesting. Got a written note here. Let's have that up on the screen for a little bit and close that out of feel reading it.
No ordinary prison, and I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
It's like we could read it, but I was like, I'll just keep it on screen for a little bit. I can like just glance at it myself. Hello, Kashyyyk. Oh, yeah. There we go. 1200 XP is pretty. That's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Got another one here. Recommendation concerning Kusa Beast deployment. Kusa Beast deployment. That kind of just sounds like a notorious mark. But like the notorious marks are only on the hunting board though, so that wouldn't make sense.
And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
It's like they could technically be a notorious mark, but it's basically just huntable only unless you find it on your own. Which isn't impossible. We found a few on our own on accident. Metadorium accused of beast feeding. Yeah, there's some kind of beast here, clearly. I guess we'll see how difficult this beast can be if we are facing it.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared. Nothing but a Kashyyyk down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
Up the steps we go. Yeah, Kashyyyk took a right, and then we can go to the left. We definitely want to try to kill the Kashyyyk for XP. Attack Kashyyyk could definitely get XP type of fights. Hey, head on forward. Got a gate here with a chest. Empty shard, okay. So we explore when we do. I mean, we're getting kind of close to level 48. We're getting in there. Push them all. Yeah, 1600 XP. It's pretty good. We're like 3/4 to level 48 now. Very cool. Can't go through that door. Hello?
No lock downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even, and those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Yeah, now I can go to the right side that I said use key at. I see now, I see. Can we get through these gates at all? I assume not. Look, just in case. There's just something else about. Down the steps we go. Just keep on running. Can't fully sprint, it kinda sucks. We're just jogging along right now. Guess sprinting, like full sprint is just automatic.
Let's see what we can find down here.
Alright. Well, something's probably gonna appear if we just go there, so... It's even that, or once we do this mission, we come back, then the toy spot will be here. Is that a kid?
A survivor. She sounds close.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. You must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? You wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Was that?
Alright then.
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
Oh my god, there it is.
I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
This is like another behemoth. It is a big old beast. I mean, we're right about fighting something. I mean, it looks like a boss arena. Hello. Okay, so it is a notorious mark. Like, officially. Okay. I didn't think it would be because of it being on... Not being on a hunting board, but it is. Diving dust. Odin. Come. Very nice. So I get a sword to level 3. While we can here. Okay. Too slow, buddy. Too slow. Very cool. Get me a beast. It should stagger him. Yeah. Very nice. Gotta get us to level 4 if we can. That's why every time I get hit is what I'm using a ability. They like just attack me at inconvenient time and all that. Oh my. Okay. Just use a high potion here. Gotta be safe, can't be greedy. I have so much money anyway, so these are potions is just not really a big deal right now. And there goes the beast. Notorious Mork slain. So good progress getting that achievement done over with as well. 15,000 gil. Up to 3,000 ability points now. Not too shabby.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
Quest complete, question mark. Oh, back here. Sometime later.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
I wonder if we're gonna get a, and Doris, that's like a second, third quest we done with her. She's not really like a stable character, but we've seen her a few times. We're at level 48 now. 2 more levels till we hit level 50. That's pretty nice. But yeah, no. I think we'll get like a curiosity for like every like main, more of a main character, like a bigger side character, like the uncle, Joshua, obviously. I'm surprised there's no Jill side quest. I don't know. Okay, so this is towards Mark's probably gonna show on the board now. View the hunt board. Yeah, so it's right there. And we got the one still in Garnick that spawned in. And we got another S rank. When did this come up? The Master's Marauder. So we have another S rank. Waluda army captures such beasts and try to train them to serve, but this particular specimen training has long since ceased. Whether its captors turn to Kashuk with the rest of the comrades or eaten by their pet when it broke free from its bonds. This is probably... Okay. I probably know what this is. It might be open now. In Walud. What was it? In, like, the Edge of Infinity. This place. It's not open yet. Which is interesting. I think it'd be here. But this might be in a side quest location. Like, I don't really know at all. Okay, so... we still have at least 4 side quests just in a hideaway alone. We still have 7 to do at least.
Twinside's hundreds of leagues away.
And we have notorious marks to find still and everything. Alright, next is Joshua, though. What up, Dion? Joshua Torgal.
Ah, Clive.
Joshua, what's wrong? And don't say nothing.
It's... not nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will. Or something akin to it.
His will? How and where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but... would you join me?
Of course.
So go to Tabor. Okay.
As much as you do.
Very well. I am ready to leave when you are.
Well, there's a will. Torgal. So adorable. You know, the puppy version of Torgal, like, it's way too adorable. So we have another side quest in Tabor as well. So that's interesting. I mean, if the quest ends there, we might as well do the other one when we're there. But we'll see. That's if it ends there. If it doesn't end there, that's fine. Then we'll just do this whenever we want to. Hello. I see this is one dude. Yeah.
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from Father?
Yes, I have it here. If you would do us the honor, my lord.
Okay, we can read this. My beloved sons, I know that I might ask you in the coming war, but I see no other way to secure the future of a duchy in our family. Yet these should if we succeed at updoing these savages and winning back Drake's breath. The threat of their bright still looms. It's still with all Rosario striving as one might, we at last overcome it. I have made plans to see us through, but since we have obstacles that stand in our way, it shall likely fall to you to continue my work. I know that you have the strength, the courage, and the will to do so. There shall be an arduous inheritance, as shall offer you another, that you might be reminded of the love and the faith that hold for both of you, your father.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the blight spreading ever more widely across the Twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides. Those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
It is true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will, and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it. Or a part of it, at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
Good. Archduke Elwyn. Hello, Miss.
My lord, your grace. I hardly recognize you. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these, works in progress. But with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see. We do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
Okay.
Titan's Wake is to the south of here. But we must not be hasty. The good lady has been disappointed once already.
Sure has, sure has. Okay, so we can fast travel briefly. Be a little faster that way. So Joshua's technically like, in a party, at least for this mission, which is interesting. If I look at, I forget how you look. I think it's on a save, right? To get, like, Leote. I forget. Yeah. So Josh is just with us now. At least for this mission. Probably won't be anymore once this mission's done.
Eyes peeled, Joshua.
Man, I think a Griffin... There's no match. We're not gonna lose to a Griffin. Haha. Not at all. No chance. It's not like it's gonna be like the dragon that one-shot at us several times. Hello, Griffin.
There it is. For House Rosfield.
For House Rosfield. Get him. Oh boy. There we go. We must get this Griffin. Yeah, this thing's almost level 5. Ah. Limit break. Gouge. Thunderstorm. Deadly Embrace. Diamond Dust. I don't know why I'm just saying the names of the things. Why shot? 继续，继续。啊！ It's almost dead. Ow. And there goes the Griffin. Very, very nice. XP's like nothing. Man, you get like nothing for killing that thing. Heartstone, key item.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Godotha will know.
Okay. Well, it's not technically mission complete yet. Not quite yet. But we're getting like a decent amount of these side quests done at the very least. This would be like number 6 this episode. Like something like that. I think it's 6 would be complete.
Oh, thank the Founder you were safe. The Griffin is slain then?
And a Heartstone claimed.
Yes. This radiant luster, like frozen flame. It is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Godotha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith. The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms. Only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Godotha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that His Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Godotha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us, for giving my service meaning.
This does kind of feel like that. I suppose it just wasn't a main quest, to be honest.
The bands suit you well.
It's It's a
It
side
must be
quest.
gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay your father a visit?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it, for it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
So talking a cliff. What's the cliff at anyway? So not even here. So it's in this area. All the way down here. God dang. Here's Bluff. I mean, we've been here before, but interesting. Okay. On to Hawk's Cry Cliff. We'll probably just wrap up this side quest. And we'll try to get like a good bit of accounts of what we have left after that as well. We'll take a look at the reading table to see how many quests are sitting there.
And an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us.
He's just back there.
Yeah, we've been here a long time ago. Oh, I thought this was a trial. Like, I never run into this. It was like, oh, it's just one of these stones again, but it's actually his memorial.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
That helmet's gonna be a curiosity, I bet.
down.
Onward then.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Alright, there's a quest complete. Once again. Where there's a will. Yeah, so his Battleheim is now also a curiosity. We were right about that. We're slowly getting them all from doing these, like, endgame side quests. Because we are in the endgame, of course. Join hands to Joshua. Josh has joined Clive's party and remain with him until departing for Origin. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. So Joshua's with us and for the rest of the game, basically. I mean, we might split up in Origin, but at least Josh is with us, so that's nice. Okay. That'll help for, like, notorious marks that we fight, in future episodes and all that. So let's go to the hideaway. We completed like 6-7 quests today. Pretty decent progress. We'll probably like just go over half of them done. We have 3 more minimum, so we have at least 6 more quests. We have to do the Chrono Trials. The 6th, we have to do maybe like a 6th. There might be 5. I'm not sure there's an Odin one at all. So we have 5 more trials to do. And then we have to go to, we're going to be going to mission 9. I forget the exact name of the mission's called, but it's the first mission you can replay. I have it written down. Fanning Embers. And we'll go do the boss fight in Fanning Embers after that as well. A no damage achievement. And hopefully we don't screw it up. But this is looking a lot nicer. We're starting to get 3 signboards still. So we haven't been doing... I guess all the signboards might be from the locations not here. Because isn't there one in each area? I think so. 2 in Dalmerica. And then there's no more Rosaria. I think it'd be another one in Rosaria, but I don't know. Because we're going back into... Oh, it's Tabor. Okay, never mind. I thought we had one in, Boklad. But Boklad's been done. Okay. Okay, before the end of the episode, let's see what we got here. Concern for Jill. Oh my god, how many? There's 2 more here. Concern for Jill, making amends. So we got a Fine Hound from Karen. Making amends, so Hippocrates. A tale to tell. I'm aware the matters of much greater import which demand our attention, your attention, but should you find yourself a moment, I bid you visit me in the shelves that might be a single favor concerning His Highness Prince Dion.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
What's interesting is they decided not to put these in immediately. Like, these kind of just showed up a little bit later. Whole Again by Vivian. Whole letter right there. Treasure Hunt from Mid. I'm trying to, I don't know if she, like, who wrote the thing there. My beloved sons from the father. Concern for Jill. This is from Joshua. Though her outcome brought her much suffering, the loss of Sheba weighs heavy on her heart. If we would be poor friends indeed if we not seek to lighten that burden. Even but only a fraction, before we depart for the skies, I would speak to her on this more in private.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
Okay, so we got Priceless, and one for Hippocrates. And then the Wages of Fate from Joshua again. Which is about the last mission that we have just done. Okay, so we have still 8 more side quests at the minimum, ladies and gentlemen. And we still have to kill like 5 notorious marks. We still have to go back for that dragon. We have to do 5 chrono trials minimum as well. But sooner or later, we will be done with all that, and then we go beat the game for the first time. And then all that's left is maxing out all these abilities and just beating the game of Final Fantasy mode. That's all that will be left at some point. So, I just don't really know how... What I should probably do... I should, like, level up all the base abilities if I haven't done it already. So, like, Mesmerize and Ice Age, I don't think I upgraded them at all. But I don't know if we're going... I don't know if there's an Odin trial, though. I could, like, see, because I don't know where it would even be at, to be honest. But that's going to be it for episode number 38, everybody. These ones are going to be a bit on the longer side, more past hour and a half, so we can try to get these done as soon as we can. But we're approaching 2 hours-ish, hour 40 minutes. But we got like half the side quest done. We're trying to get the other half done, but I'm not even sure that's going to even happen. We'll see though. Especially because we had an extra quest than expected. We had like 7 or 8 left. But yeah, thank you guys for your time. I'll see you guys at part number 39 tomorrow. Thank you guys for your time, and bye-bye.